times in his rhymes, cause his memories. We running through New York, so you never leave. Strap my lungs, then we puffin' through with that right. But giving them some stories, they come back like manic this, manic that, why you crawling to me? The hell we gonna...
Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I'm back with a Mini today, and we're just going to be changing over the air filter box, because what I've gone and done is I've purchased a full induction kit for this car, which is from RAMAIR, which we're going to be fitting on here. So the whole air box has to come out, and the ECU box, everything's all connected at once. So we're going to take everything out and we're going to bolt on the new one. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get this removed, and then we're going to fit the new induction box. This comes with a whole kit, so let's get on and get this all removed. So guys, as you're seeing here, I'm just taking out all the ECU connectors, as you'll see, which are just like that, and you just want to push them back so they come off their sections, so then that way you can get the whole air box out of here, which is what you'll see right now. As you can see there, the air box is not hard to get out at all, and you just want to be careful of the wiring that's behind there, because obviously the wiring goes here. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is get the ECU out of this holder. So as you see there guys, that's the ECU now out of the trunk. So I just turned the box upside down and it fell out, so we're going to reconnect this up to there. So what we need to do first is I need to take these rubber mounts off from the feet, as you'll see here, which the air box locks onto. They lock on down there to hold the box in, so we're going to do that. So as you'll see guys, I've took this rubber hose bung out of the old air box, and these are the feet. So now what we're going to do with this part, we're just going to push this in like that here, as you'll see. We're going to just push that in here, and pull it all round like that, and then that goes onto there, which is like the intake. So now these rubber bungs, as you'll see right here, we need to put them right here. So you need to fit them in there. They do fit in, don't be scared to push them in. Now this is our, as you see, a metal case. Is from RAMAIR. So now what I've got to do is I've got to get the bracket, because we've got to tighten that in. So I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, how is this built up the way it is? Well, it wasn't. I built it all up. I took the time to build it before we started doing this video. So it sped it up, because obviously I didn't want it to be long installing the whole air filter to a Mini. So I just took my time out to do it, and as you see here, you just very easily screw them in, and it pushes the bungs down so it can lock back into place. That's all it's for. It's like a shield. Then what you want to do is get your Allen key bit and tighten them up, which I'm going to get right now. So you'll see here I've got my Allen key bit. Now I'm just going to tighten them down so they sit on top of the bungs and push them in. You'll see right there, they're all in now. Just want to make sure this air filter is fine, which it is. Just want to tighten these down, make sure they're tight. They don't have to be too tight, but I'm just going to check them. So we just check that like that, and like that. Now you got to put the locking collars on before you put the bolts on. So now we're going to get the ECU. So if you're interested, guys, we're now going to bolt the ECU into place. But as you see there, it just goes on top of the ECU, and you just bolt it into place. You must hold the ECU up to support it. The holes, which we're going to do, we're going to get one of them in right now. Now we're going to bolt the other one in as well, which is right here. And I just want to say, guys, I have completed the whole job on this car now. I didn't record it. We've done the supercharger service, we've done the crankshaft seal, I've done the oil cooler gasket, I've done the oil filter housing. Everything's done on this car, everything's done. I'm sure you guys probably would see when you see George's video as well, but the whole car is done, and I'm very happy with it. It drives absolutely fantastically, and I can't fault it. There's no oil loss anymore. The car's pulling a lot better. It's got so much more power low down because of the supercharger pulley. All the filters have been done, the gaskets, the oil cooler, like I say, has been changed, which was the main common cause of the leak. We addressed that. I've addressed so many functions on this car that now it just drives perfect, to the point I can't fault it. And this is why I'm doing it, the air filter, to finish the job off. And as you see there, guys, that is now the ECU bolted in to a section. So now let's refit it. As you see there, the feet are on, the bolts are down. So now what you want to do is carefully slot this back in to place. Move the ECU connectors out the way. because they can get in the way and will get in the way. So you also want to be careful. You want to make sure the feet are properly positioned, as you see there, which they are. So now, as you'll see, that's the air duct that's going to come in. We're going to be changing that. Now this is for the ECU harness. So we're just going to pull this out and put it back on, because we've got no need to take this back out or wiggle it around. So now we're just going to lock them back in to place, so they're not in the way. And as you saw, guys, I did have a K&M panel filter in, but I chose to get rid of it. So now, as you'll see here, we now have the bracket, which needs to go back on, which is right here with the 10mm bolt, which we'll do after we finish piping up everything. So now, we've got to get this intake clip off, because we're going to be attaching that to this. We're going to attach another hose to it to give it better intake and colder air. So let's get that clip off. So as you see, guys, this is the hose, and what we're going to be doing is putting a new Jubilee clip on, which is right here. So we're going to use this one, and you can see right here I've got this metal pin piece which goes on like that, and then this goes on over it like this, just like that, slides on. What you're going to want to do is just clip this back on here. Okay guys, as you're probably seeing, I'm now fitting the new intake boot on this car for the throttle body, so we can have a nice throttle body boot. So that's what we're doing now. We're just trying to install it. Okay guys, so now we're just going to bolt down the 10mm bolt to finally secure this in place. So now that's all secure. Now what we'll do, reconnect the throttle body up. Now we're going to put the air filter, which is right here, guys. So we're just going to slot that in. Going to put the Jubilee clip on, which again, you need to know how this goes, because, and you need to wait before you do this, because it bolts up on here, which is right here. So you need to be careful with that. Got to do it beforehand. You need to tighten this nut down. So as you see there, guys, that's the job complete. Now, as you saw, I had to bolt this bolt up here, which just holds the air filter in place. I've also done this new intake boot as well for it, which is a MTC Motorsport, which is the same as the intercooler as well. The car's now covered in all the blue hoses. The induction kit's on, so what we're going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to start it up so you guys can listen to it, so you can see what it sounds like. Let's put the battery terminal back on there. Everything's bolted down, everything's secure, and that's it, guys. That's the air filter done. So let's just see how it starts and sounds now when we start it back up. So as you'll see here, guys, the car is now running perfectly. You'll see the RAMAIR induction kit is on, and it's perfectly fine. It's all held in properly, so don't worry about tightening it down too much. It's got the air to breathe, the airbox there, the airbox is all tied on, the throttle body boot's on. So as you see, guys, the engine's coming along nicely. We've got through hoses, we've still got all the blue water hoses. But apart from that, this car's done. As I did say to you guys as well, we have done the crankshaft sensor seal, we have done the supercharger service, I have done the oil filter housing gasket and the oil cooler. The cause of the oil burning on this car was the oil cooler. I'm very happy with the car. I went out of it when I was with George. I took George for a test drive, we recalled it. The car was pulling like an absolute beast. The 90% pulley has really transformed this car. The oil was absolutely disgusting and black. So I'm glad when the oil cooler decided to drain the oil, it got it straight out. It saved me having to do the sump, and we end up doing it, putting the oil in it. You'll probably see here when I take the dipstick out that the oil is absolutely spotless. You'll see right there. The oil is super clean now, where before it was really black. So like I say, guys, this is the job done. The induction kit's on. We're going to give it a rev, and we're going to see what it sounds like as well. So let's just rev it up and see what it sounds like. So guys, this absolutely sounds brilliant. I haven't got my tripod on me, so I can't really put it on the tripod for you guys to hear it, but it sounds absolutely amazing. We are going to be doing a test drive with this car. Now it's fully done, so you guys can see it, hear it, so you guys can see all the work that's been put into it and see how far it's come since then. I'm very happy with the car. I am keeping this car. I'm not going to be selling it. I know it doesn't get the views on the channel. This is why I never done really the videos, because it was quite a big job, and I didn't really want to kill myself doing all the videos for not getting the views. It just didn't make sense. But the car has been overhauled. I'm very happy with it, and I am going to be doing a test drive video in it. We've got a lot of videos to come in this now it's been done. and I'm really looking forward to this being the toy. I've still got to remap this. This is going to be on video, showing you guys how to remap this and make the files I'm going to use, which I'm going to do myself. You'll see the coolant tanks changed as well, where the water pump was done, and the thermostat as well. Everything's been changed. We've got a new coolant expansion tank up there. Everything's been done in this car, guys, and like I say, it just drives absolutely amazing. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. It wasn't nothing really too brief. This is BMW Dr. Dean here. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.